not worried about that. We do have lots of manure, so we can spread that if we've got the time. What are we doing? I mean, there will be, actually there'd probably be better to spread slurry on the grass fields when we plough them in. We've got one big one on the other side of the central block around the farmyard. Which got planted last month. That will be cut October, November, and again I'll just do a cut and wrap and sell it, and then we may get a spring cut from that, or I could mulch it and create a nitrogen boost from that, and then spread some more slurry. Depends what I plant in that field. We could go corn again. That may work. I do need, before we start planting indiscriminately now, I do need to figure out what fields do I have and what do I plan to put in them all. Because I need to make sure I've got all the crops that I need planted. But we've got that field with the sugar beets in, we've got the field I'm currently working plus the sorghum field. We may just combine those up. We've got 3 fields on the other side of those grass fields, on the other side of that hedge, which again, that's all combined now. There is some sugar beets in what was the middle one. But once that's harvested, that field's going to be ready for stuff. And then we got the temporary grass field on the other side of the lane to the west. Button, push. We've got some definite needs now. I think I need soybeans because we're going to need soy milk. We've got the dairy running, we've got eggs, we've got honey. I'm going to need some greenhouses for things like tomatoes and lettuce and things like that. And I'm thinking we could probably, as I said, where the cow shed is, we put the manure pit in, those trees there. I might chop those down and take out the hedge, and we can use the beginning of that tiny field for some more farmyard stuff, like greenhouses. But greenhouse, I don't need to have the greenhouses active right away. I don't need anything active until the milk comes due. We do need some sunflowers as soon as possible, so this month we'll be buying that one sunflower field before the farmer can harvest it, so that we can get some sunflower oil, and then we won't sell that. That has to sit around. Might even pre-place it in the bakery, just so it's all ready, ready to go. We're always going to have income from sugar and yeast, because that's, I think we've processed half of that, so I might need to level up the building to process faster, but even then it's way more than we need to produce anything else. So there'll always be some sugar and yeast to sell intermittently throughout the year. Really everything that's currently in productions that needs to go to the bakery. The bakery production is going to be limited by our slowest produce. So yeah, if I can only produce 2 pallets of eggs per month, then that's going to limit how fast the bakery can produce anything, and everything above that will be excess that I can sell until the egg production increases. We've only got 20 chickens, but I don't need lots and lots now. In actual fact, I just need them ticking over until the cows start producing milk, and at that point chicken production can increase. Oh, they're full again. But at the moment, chickens are producing baby chickens that will eventually be laying chickens. So I'm laying the groundwork to have chickens producing eggs. I'm just not producing many of them right away. I don't know if I've done the chicken achievement yet. Don't think I had chickens on Maypole. I think we just had the cows on Maypole. So that'll be a good fun thing. Okay, we're down to 35% silage additive in the harvester. The mower is down to 3 minutes to go. So as soon as we've unloaded this, I guess I'll need to go and fetch the mower. I'm not going to start it mowing anything else today. Don't know what the weather's going to be like, and I don't think, because we're working maize silage, I don't think I'm going to have time to collect grass. And I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow and possibly the day after. So if there's always going to be rain, I'm going to need... Also, I don't have a silage bunker available at the moment. We're going to have to empty that middle bunker to make room for grass silage. And this is going to take it. I might delay cutting grass until August 4. Because obviously by September 1 afternoon we will have maize silage ready to go, so I can take some out. I don't know where we got up to. I think we're halfway round, so long drive. Yeah, I can always top up the cow feed troughs, so there's all, you know, so long as there's like 100,000 on August 4, I can empty maize silage in time for cutting the grass and putting that in there. See how that works out. I should have done 4 headlands by the looks of it. Maybe 5. Off you go. So we'll see. But definitely we need to get this done, compacted, covered before the end of the day. So I'll do that off camera today, so that tomorrow there's more things to do around the farm that doesn't involve me driving up and down the silage bunker for 6 hours. Also hoping the production here is going to be lower than it has been in past years, so that it doesn't take quite so long to compact the silage. This again is one of those things where step the Zerian off on the worker and I'll watch some YouTube videos while keeping an eye on things. Lots of fun stuff happens on this stream. Now that we're actually trying to make progress, quick progress, I'm kind of trying to limit myself to doing the things that I need to do in the farm to get the progression. And we do have enough stuff that we can sell things quite frequently and make 200,000 money and expand the farm that way. So I'm not really struggling for cash anymore. It's just making the time to sell all the things. So we're coming around now. Are we going to make it to the end of the lap before I'm full? So this will be the number 9 mode. I didn't quite make it. And the mower's finished. Yay. So, get this tipped. We'll go grab the mower. I'll set the baler off on its track now, because it has a lot of work that needs done. And that's probably going to take 6 hours, because it's a baler. It does things. It also gets stuck on bales. Could use the magnet to roll this flat. If I do that, then I've got the Zerian available to grab bales that are dropped in awkward positions. Now we can't sell them. Actually, no, I don't need to collect the bales. Okay, let's pull that forward. So, you. Good. Start the engine. Actually, I'm going to run down here. Do not empty any of that stuff in my harvester, in my truck. I am back in the truck. Okay. I might be parked on the wrong side. Okay. Here, see if this side works. Okay. Oh, hey, good job, worker. That I wasn't expecting. Worker self-fills, so that's a good thing. I can park that there. Next. Not you. Not you. Not you. You. Yes. Go. And... Nope. First waypoint. Go. Now this tractor might have a bit of a struggle on the other side of the field where it gets very steep. But for now, that's all working. Make sure it drops out and wraps. We're going to get the mower. Drops out. Wraps. Good. Okay. And you need a service. You don't need a course anymore. You don't need the course body thing on. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm wondering why the tracks on the field are coming this way, but that's because we're further west than we are north. So I'll get this back to the yard, we'll get it fixed. Maybe gassed. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Teenagers have found a deer in our backyard that's not breathing, so we need to figure out who can take it away. We don't know when it died, so it's not like, oh, we can just harvest it. It's probably a bad plan. But in theory, if it was covered in snow, then, hey, frozen deer. That would make it difficult to harvest, though, because it's not easy to cut frozen meat. Okay, and that is the end of the third headland. So probably going to run down to... Oh, what are you doing? Okay. That's different. I don't even know what way rows it's doing. Oh. You're going across the field? Well, I'm not sure that's ideal. but it is what it is, I guess. And the reason I say that is because by the time we get to that end, we're on the steep part of the field going straight up the hill. And we're going to struggle. I don't think the forage harvester will. I'd kind of prefer it to be going north-south, because if it was doing that, then one, we'd have to turn around less frequently, and two, we'll just be running the flats rather than the hills. Mostly because we have to turn around frequently. Oh, wage payment again. Oh. In theory, the good thing is if I do combine these two fields together, then harvesting in east-west isn't actually as bad as all that. There's still the hill, but okay, how long is... Well, the baler's only going to take an hour and 20 minutes, about 50% longer than it took the mower to mow. We're still looking at 40 minutes, so we're about 33% of the way through this job. So about 20 more loads, 500,000, no, that can't be right, sure. Oh, 20 more loads, no, that's 1 million. So about 1 million litres more. We've already got about 500,000 in the bunker. Well, it is what it is. It did occur to me I could leave some of this maize and get a corn header and just come out and cut the rest of it as corn in a couple of months. The problem is it's like September, October before we harvest maize. Actually harvest it rather than forage it. But I don't mind buying chicken food. It's not like they eat lots of it. Straightened up. So yeah, I think as I mentioned, I've got American Truck Sim. I'm done with the winter deliveries. Don't know if I get something for that. Something to hang in the cab that says, hey, you did a thing. Congratulations. Okay, we're at... So, 500,000 done. I think 1 million, that's about 1.5 million. It's not too many. We've had serious loads of maize silage in the past. So this is going to be a fairly small harvest compared to our usual fare. Unfortunately, things are kind of falling a little bit close together. Sort of, it would be nice if the grass wasn't... If I didn't have to cut the grass in August, then we could skip through the rest of August and I could look at harvesting something else in September and just letting a worker go off and do grass. But, unfortunately, tomorrow's stream is probably going to be grass. And then, who's next? And I guess Saturday will be crops again. Has a full grain tank. Good. Because as it is, I'm guessing, yeah, it's coming up to 11 o'clock, so I'll get as much of this done as I can. To have some lunch. But part of my problem here is obviously that I can't leave it for a worker to do. I have to sit this one until it's done. So I'm going to be here. I'll stream as much of it as I can, but as soon as I get hungry, I'll call the stream at that point and I'll struggle my way through one-handed while eating, or something like that. I don't even know what I went with lunch today. Well, there's a thing. So in other news, apparently Costco's closed tomorrow. They're not